Good afternoon, everyone. All my friends, family, and fellow caregivers. This is World Rocks Against Dementia Month. In participation of appreciating that, I'm offering a little small Tai Chi warm-up series of exercises for everyone to learn how to do. The beauty of it is that even if you never took one other Tai Chi lesson or anything, if you just did these exercises twice a day, that would amount to 15 minutes of your time. They take about 7 minutes to do, and you will achieve better health. You will achieve a calm serenity and more mindfulness, because these are the things that Tai Chi teaches us. Tai Chi actually is a very ancient art. Legend has it, it goes back as early as the 1200s. And it's progressed over time, over the centuries. And today there's 5 main forms. And the kind that I teach and do is from the Sung style, which is pronounced, it's spelled sun, but it's pronounced Sung. So it's a very gentle, easy form of Tai Chi. The original Tai Chi was more of a martial arts kind of Tai Chi. It was a little faster. The stances were lower. There was more grand movements of things. And Tai Chi is actually a form of Qigong. And Qigong is not a form of Tai Chi. But Qigong really means life force, working with your life force, your energy. And it's an internal exercise that encompasses external movements. And it's all based on nature. Tai Chi movements are all based on nature. The biggest difference between Tai Chi and Qigong is that Qigong is more of, it's a little easier, some of the moves, and you do one move several times until you feel the benefit, like maybe opening your chest. And you do that until you feel good with it. Tai Chi, on the other hand, is a series, sequences of moves, and one leads into the other, and it is very flowing and gentle and smooth and slow. It's very slow. Tai Chi is often referred to as shadow boxing. It means ultimate great boxing, I believe, is the literal translation for it. But anyway, that's just a little history of Tai Chi, where it came from. And now I'm going to show you the warm-up exercises. Warm-ups are so important. Any athlete who's serious about doing, healthy work and doing things correctly always warms up their body first. And I've noticed as I get older that if I don't do certain warm-up things, even before I get out of bed, things don't move as smoothly as they used to. I'm not 20 anymore. I'm 64, and I have people, I'm teaching people now in their 80s, this Tai Chi. It's so good for you. There's so many science-based studies showing the health benefit of Tai Chi. So this is a Tai Chi greeting, and we can begin. What we do is in Tai Chi warm-ups, we start from the neck down. We're going to concentrate on our neck, then our shoulders, then our spine, our hips, our knees, and our feet. By the way, I'm wearing my purple Walk for Dementia shoes today to do this video. They're very comfortable, and it's suggested that you wear a pair of comfortable shoes to do it. But you can also do it barefoot if you want, provided you're not on a slippery surface or wearing socks that are going to make you slide. You want to make sure you have a safe, firm grip on the floor with your feet. So, all right, we're going to start at the head, and this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do it from every direction. So the first time you see me demonstrate it, remember we're on camera, so things are backwards. In other words, this is my left, This is my right. It looks backwards, but I'm going to do it sideways, and I'm also going to turn around and do it so you'll see it from every direction, okay? So we're going to do 2 exercises for each of the 6 body parts areas that I mentioned. We'll start this way. Raise your arms, inhale. Push in, gently tuck your chin and slightly bend your knees. Push out. Down. Again. Up. In, tuck the chin. Out. Down. Now I'll do it backwards so you can see it. And keep this in mind about Tai Chi. A lot of it, we pretend that our body can dangle from a string and it's stretchy and it makes us concentrate on this core and our alignment. And breathing properly from our bellies makes us strengthen our core muscles, and it helps our balance. And I'll talk about that another time. But here's the first neck exercise from the back. Arms up. Tuck chin slightly. Pull your arms in. Push out. Raise your chin a little. Down. Again. Up. Tuck chin. Relax knees a bit. Push out. Stand up straighter on that string. Down. Relax your knees again a bit. From the side. Arms up. Tuck chin. Very slight. Bend your knees a little bit. Push out. Stand up straight. Straighten your chin a little. Down. Lower your neck. One more time. Up. In. Out. Down. So that's the first of the neck exercises. Then we're going to pretend we're going to come from that, and we're going to raise our left hand and only turn your neck. Follow your hand to the left to about 70 degrees of your comfort range. Never anything past what's comfortable to your body. Then we're going to switch hands. Turn to the right. Only move your neck. Don't move your hips. Switch sides, left. Each time you turn, you can move it a little more in your comfort range, always. Change sides to the right. Just the neck. Again, follow your hand left. Change sides. Right. That's 2 neck exercises. Now we're going to roll our shoulders forward. About 5 times each. Backwards. Remember the string running through your spine, and feel your center. Now here's a Qigong move that's part of our shoulder exercises. It's a really good exercise to do. Gather some chi. Come up. Inhale. Relax down a little bit. Push that good energy in you. Down your spine. Up. Up. you're feeling stressed ever, that's a very good exercise to do. I've generally been taught that we inhale through our noses, which have filters in them for that reason, and exhale through your mouth. And the reason why you want to do that is because it automatically signals to your body. It's an automatic thing for your parasympathetic nervous system to kick in. And that's the one that tells us to rest and digest so we can relax, get rid of the stress hormones that feed us throughout the day. So breathing with Tai Chi is a very important thing in gathering Qi. Exhaling through your mouth. It's a very good calming exercise. All right, so we've done 2 shoulder exercises. Now we're going to work on our spine some. And here's what we're going to do. Again, I'm going to do it all the way around. I'm going to start with my ball here. Pretending I'm holding a ball. And then I'm going to switch hands. Push up towards the ceiling with a slight resistance in my arms as I push down towards the floor. Notice I don't reach all the way up. It's relaxed, but I can sense the tension I put in my arm muscles just a little bit. It's very gentle. Nothing is ever stressed or hard or strong like that in this form of Tai Chi. So we push up. Now what's really important here now, and change hands, push up the other way. Do not follow that with your neck, because now we're only concentrating on the spine. So basically we're stretching it on that string, up, pushing against the ceiling, back down. You can relax your knees, flex them a little bit, but never past your toes. Never let your knees go past your toes. That's too far. Up. Push. Change hands. Inhale. Push. Exhale. All right. That's one spine exercise. Now again, we're going to take our ball. And it's like the size of your head. The other one can be, it doesn't matter what's comfortable to you, but we're going to place it right here at our bellies. This area, it starts actually right about 3 inches below your belly button, and 3 inches inside of you is like your center. And that's a very key component of doing Tai Chi and Qigong. That's our breathing center. It's our center of balance. So this is where you might have heard the phrase Dantian Breathing comes from. And that's where we're breathing from our belly inside, centered breathing. And you do that by picturing your diaphragm pushing down. So the easiest way to do that is exhale. When you inhale, push your belly out. Then you still have room in your upper chest. Most people inhale from up here. You're wasting a whole lot of room in your lungs, and they're atrophying because they don't get exercise. It's these diaphragm muscles that move our lungs. And when we inhale, they pull down. When we exhale, they push back up. So concentrate your breathing here. All right, so we have our ball. And now we're going to turn from our hips. So the ball isn't moving. Our arms aren't moving the ball. It's just right here in front of us. We're holding it. We're going to go left. Just your hips. And right. Now, when you do this, if you feel more comfortable, I'm going to back up so you can see my feet. You can spread your feet apart a little bit and even point your toes out more of an angle. It's kind of a natural way our body parts go anyway. Our arms and legs aren't totally straight like that. They do kind of want to angle out a little bit. And that's okay to do that. Basically, you see my feet are in line with my hips. And you can even make them further apart and be in line with your shoulders. You find your sweet spot. You find what's comfortable for you. But I wanted you to see how my feet are. They don't have to be straight like this. I'm not tight together. Nothing is ever tight in Tai Chi. It's more based on nature, how our bodies would naturally like to move. So I'll step back up. We have our ball. Just move your hips only, so that's what's turning the ball. Left. Now turn your head. Change the ball. Change your hand. Turn the other way. Flip the ball. Turn back. Turn. Turn. So that one I think you just need to see from the front, as was the push ceiling one. Because you're not really doing anything except this when you push the ceiling. You take a small step to the right as you're pushing left. And that's a good way to count it. Like Tai Chi always makes you counterbalance. One body part weight, like my right leg, with my left arms being over here. It counterbalances it, so I keep my center. So we push up, step in, push up, step in, and I'm not moving my neck. Push up, step in. Then we did our ball, each way with our hips. So now we've done 2 for the spine. Now we're going to move to our hips. And the first one we're going to do for this, I like to call it the zombie walk. I'm going to back up a little so you can see my feet. I'm going to raise your arms forward. Put your left foot back. So I'll turn around and do this too. And if you notice I didn't step straight back, I'm out of balance that way. My natural movement is to want to go a little bit back and to the side. And my step is not big, as you'll see when I turn sideways. So we go back with our left foot, our arms forward, come down. But if you need to, you can rest in the center for a second. Then bring that foot forward. Now my toe is touching the ground and my weight is on the back. I did not shift my weight forward. I'm remembering my strain. So again, I'll step back, forward, my left foot back with my arms. Back. You can step straight through if you want, or you can stop in the middle and then go forward. But my weight is staying on that back right leg. Back. You can raise your leg more as you come through. And my toe is touching, not my whole foot, because by doing that, it makes me concentrate on keeping that string straight. I don't want to shift my weight. So that's the left side. Now we're going to do the same thing on the right. So I'm going to go forward with my right as I go back with my arms. Stop in the middle if I need to. Back. My weight is staying on my left this time. I'm not shifting my weight forward. Through. Forward. Good. Backwards. Like that. It's a very good exercise for practicing balance. And I'll do a couple from the side. Each leg. Oh, I'll do the right side this way so you can see my right leg. Go back with my arms, put my foot forward. It's not a real big step either, if you notice. It's about to where my toes are. There's no really big moves in Tai Chi. So forward, touch toe, keep my weight on the back leg, don't shift forward, then come back, keep my weight where it was, now on that left leg, forward, back. Now you'll see my left side. Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, back. All right. If you want, I'll do a couple from the back so you can see the feet going the way so they don't look backwards or across to you. So I'm going to go left foot forward, arms back. Left foot back, arms forward. I am not shifting my weight. I'm keeping it centered, regardless of where I'm moving my left foot. Forward, back. Forward, back. Other foot. Right foot. Forward, back. Forward, back, keeping my weight on the left. Forward, back. All right. Now the next hip exercise after the zombie walk, which is what we just did and what I call it, is we're going to be pushing again, but instead of with our spine pushing wall and floor, we're going to push the wall next to us. So I'll do it all directions again. And I'm going to step right, push. Now notice I'm not way out here pushing. I'm never totally extended. If you look, I'm really very close to my body. My right arm is about where my shoulder is, my left shoulder. So come back. Wall, step, change sides, push the other wall. It's a good way to practice counterbalance weight again. I have my left foot out here and I'm counterbalancing it by pushing the wall, so it's keeping centered kind of on that string again, that you can imagine yourself hanging from the ceiling and being like a springy thing. Contract and stretch. So, a couple more. Push the wall, in. Other wall, back. And if you notice, I always come back and my hands are facing each other. There's an energy meridian field in the palms of your hands. And when your palms face each other like this, the energy in your body is actually communicating. The left side and the right side talk to each other. Now you can't see it, but guess what? You can't see X-rays either, and yet they make images. That's the power of energy. Anyway, I'm going to turn so you can see it. I'm going to step with my right foot and push the left wall. And come back. Step out a little bit with my left foot. Push the right wall. Come back. And I'll do it from the back. Step right. Push left. You notice my spine stays fairly centered. Of course, you know, it's going to move some because we're moving the rest of our body, but basically it stays centered and balanced. So step left, push right. Step right, push left. Okay, so now we've done neck, shoulders, spine, hips. Now we're going to start on our knees. And when we do our knees, we do this cool thing. Make like binoculars with your fists. They're not clenched. Keep them so you can actually see them, see through them. Make fists like that. Stand up good and straight. Keep your spine centered like you're dangling on the string. You're going to put your fists loosely here at your hips. And now we're going to take step forward with your left. Punch with your right, but do not shift your weight. Come back, change feet. Step forward with your right, punch left, but I did not shift my weight forward when I did that. That's very important. Remember the string there. Try to keep that from moving too much. So I'm going to do it from the side so you can see. I'll do it this way. Step left, forward, punch right, and back. Now from the other side, step right, forward, punch with your left, your spine centered. So I'll do a few from the back so you can see them. Step forward left, punch right, come back. Step forward right, punch left, come back. Step forward left, punch right, come back. All right. Now we're going to do another version of this, but there's a difference in this one. And it's an important difference because this next one, we're still going to do punching moves, but we're going to shift our weight this time. And what that's going to do for us is help us focus on how people are actually really, truly, naturally supposed to walk. And that is heel, toe. You walk heel, toe, heel, toe. High heels are horrid. I was never able even to wear them. It's like, no, this doesn't work. So we're going to go. We'll start here with our loose fist. I'm going to step forward left, heel, toe, shift my weight forward, punch, come back, change feet, right foot, heel, toe, shift weight forward, punch left, come back, turn. So you can see, stepping forward with my right, heel, toe, punching with my left, back. Now, left. Stepping forward with my left, heel, toe, punch forward, shift weight with my right, come back. I'll do it from behind a few times. Nice and tall, my string, step forward left, heel, toe, shift weight, punch, come back. Change feet, heel, toe, punch forward, back, left foot, heel, toe, shift weight, punch forward, come back, right foot, heel, toe, shift weight, punch forward, come back. So, there's two different knee exercises and they stress different things. One is making us pay attention to how we shift our weight and making sure we're going heel toe. And the other actually makes us focus on trying to stay centered with opposite body parts kind of balancing us a little bit. So, and you feel those more in your butt muscles than you do when you're doing the heel toe shift weight. You should be feeling it in your butt when you're doing it the other way, where you're just going forward, punch. I feel it in my back right here. Forward, punch. Now I feel it over here. So, we're down to our feet. Hey, the last part. Again, we're going to do two little exercises that help with this. And the first one, now we put our hands on our hips, nice and relaxed. And we're going to go left foot, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Change feet. I'll step back so you can see better. Now my right foot. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Good. Now come back, stand straight. Other foot again, left foot. We're going to go in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Now, other foot. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Very, very good for your ankles. I'm going to have my hands on my hip. I'm going heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Change feet. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. From this side, my left foot now is going to go in, out, in, out, in, out. Change feet. In, out, in, out, in, out. Notice I keep my string pretty straight there, you know, so something to be mindful of when we do these exercises, that and how we breathe, and trying to move slowly with the flow instead of tense and jerked, because Tai Chi is a flow. It's moving our energy. So I'll do a couple from the back so you can see, and hands on hips, left foot, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Other foot, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Very good. Now, you always do a little cool off. You're going to move around a little bit. I do this tap the knee thing with my loose fist. It's good exercise for your hips and knees, but it also builds up, it breaks up the lactic acid that causes body cramps. I know if you've ever had a Charlie horse, you know what I'm talking about. So that's why I do this. Then I walk around a little bit. I smile. I feel like good energy. Smiling is another thing that automatically makes your body produce oxytocin. It's a happy chemical. So smile. It's very good. And then greetings to you. So that's how the warm-ups go. And the beauty of these warm-ups is that if you can't stand up, doesn't matter. You can sit down and you can do some of these movements. You can do that sitting down. You can do this sitting down. You can do this sitting down. So you can do the arm movements and not worry about your feet. I want to stress this too. It's probably a good way to end because we're dealing with our loved ones a lot of times here, especially if I'm talking to people during the World Rocks Against Dementia month of May. We have to be mindful of what we can do and what our loved ones can do. And if they have an injury or they had something where, you know, they have bad arthritis and they can only go this far, or they can only lift their hands this far, or they can't go out like this, then you know what? Let them move how they can. And they can still get benefit. Now, if they're at a place, they don't have dementia, or maybe they're in a place where they're still very cognitive and aware of what's going on, you can tell them to imagine. If they can't do their arms straight out, you can tell them to imagine that they did it, because just thinking about that activates it. because our thoughts literally do become things, and they affect us. They affect our energy fields. They affect our emotions. So that's a brief lesson in warm-ups for Tai Chi. If you guys are interested in learning more, I do teach Tai Chi. I live in Williston, Florida. I teach Tai Chi for elder options on a volunteer basis. I'm also on the board of directors for Elder Options, which is my area's name for the Agency on Aging. And they do a lot of very cool things, and this is just one of them. I also teach at a local yoga studio near me, a friend of mine owns, and I teach classes online as well. If you'd like to take some Zoom lessons from me, or you live locally and would like to sign up, hit me up. My name is Marcia Burr. You probably know me for making videos about dementia over the years, put to songs that we've all heard, or maybe we haven't heard. But these are other things I do. I love Tai Chi. I've been practicing Qigong, oh my goodness, since about 2008. And I'm newer to Tai Chi, but I love it. And it's so healthy and it's fun, because once your body remembers how to do it, it's kind of like a dance, and your body just subconsciously starts moving how it should, how it was meant to move. It's stress that makes us tense and move wrong. So happy World Alzheimer's Awareness. Happy health to all of you. And I'm sure I'll be doing a lot more of these kinds of things down the road. This is a first, and I hope you got something good out of it. Have a great day. Bye now.